Hey guys, what's up? So I'm Ellie and welcome to my vlog. So this vlog is going to be basically a talk about AmeriCamp. So everybody, well, if you've subscribed to my channel, you'll know that this summer I went away to Vermont in America and I worked as a camp counsellor at a summer camp, and I did it for a company called AmeriCamp. And basically I've had a comment on one of my YouTube videos asking me like loads of questions about the camp, so I thought just make another video to answer the questions. Okay, so first you asked me how was camp. It was really good. It's a really fun time. Basically you like all the camps are super different. This is something I learned, so they're not like the same at all. So mine was they came as a family and they stayed in a cottage, and then like we looked after the kids for like 8 hours a day. But yeah, it was super fun. It was a good time. What was it like when you arrived? It was nice. It was quiet because like the people aren't there yet, like the guests, so it's just staff. It's nice to get to know everyone. Number 3, any essentials for camp. Clothes you don't mind ruined all my clothes, particularly my trainers. Number 4, anything you thought you had to take and didn't really need. No, but especially for mine, because there was adults there, we had like nights when we went to the bar and had like parties and stuff, so I didn't really take nice clothes, but any I did, I like wore all the time. I did wear my makeup. I also did need all the cozy clothes, so if anything I needed just like more stuff. But yeah. How did it go when you had to contact them every 30 days? So for anyone that doesn't know, like with AmeriCamp, one of the points on the visa, like that you're allowed to be there, is that every 30 days you're going to contact them because they are your sponsor. So mine was called Inter-Exchange, so you have to contact your sponsor just to say like that you're here and like what you've got out of the experience. And it's absolutely fine. Everybody there pretty much is on that visa, so everybody has the same dates that they need to contact them. And we had a Facebook page with all the staff, and like someone who's higher up in like authority would just post on the Facebook page like, hey guys, you know, the date's coming up that you need to do the thing. You get an email. It's so simple. It's like a little questionnaire they send you, because I was thinking as well, I was like, what are they gonna ask me? But it's fine. Did you manage to get all the cultural things, to do cultural things where you went? Yeah, I guess so. I went to Vermont Field Days. I went to Stowe, which is like where there's camping. I went to Burlington, where there's it's like the main city, when the night out. Yeah, did loads of stuff. Did you work with anybody from America? Yeah, a lot of the staff, probably like half, maybe a bit more, were American from Vermont. Some were from Vermont, some also were coming like we were, but most people, yeah, it's like normal for them to come work. Did anybody ask you to stay with them after camp? I stayed with one girl. When I went traveling when I was in Hawaii. I stayed at hers, but everyone's super nice and everyone's like, you know, if you're ever where I live, you can come see me, come stay with me. But I just meant when I met one girl. Did you find it hard to make friends? Nope. Everybody's there like pretty much not knowing anyone, so like everybody wants to make friends. It's a super friendly environment. Did you ever want to quit? No, I loved the job, like the job. So much fun. What was your specific job role? So I was a counsellor, so each week we got put with a different group of kids. You just had to like run the day, like take them from activity to activity. It's really fun. Did you meet anyone from any other countries? Yeah, there was people from everywhere. There was like, so people from Canada, people from like all over Europe, people from South Africa, people from Australia. Like we got a bit of everything. Would you recommend doing AmeriCamp as a first timer to a job completely? Yeah, it's just a job, so like I feel like it's a nice intro to working. Maybe it'd be fun. I'd worked before, so I actually found like, for me, I think a benefit was the job I have at home is like a 24-hour full-time fully flex, so like we work crazy hours, like 10 PM till 7 AM and stuff. So there I thought it was so easy because the shifts were 8:30 till 1:30 and 5:30 till 8:30, and like other people were like whining about it, and I was like, this is amazing. Upgrade. What made me want to do AmeriCamp? I just had friends that had done it, and I knew I wanted to go traveling, and I thought it would ease me into the travel, which it did. What were my expenses, not including Hawaii, because I travelled to Hawaii after? honestly don't know. Like I reckon on application and stuff I probably spent like, I think like including the visa, probably like £900 before I went, maybe a bit more. And then I don't know, like it's really hard to calculate my travels, but I know including Hawaii it was probably like, maybe like, it was only a month in America after, so even including Hawaii I reckon it was only maybe like $3,000. I don't know, because it's so hard, because then I had like different accounts, and then I went to Australia, and then I went to Thailand, and then I went to Vietnam. I don't know where my voice is going. Oh, and then my expenses including Hawaii. Hawaii is not expensive, go. Like if you're in America and you're traveling, just go, because essentially if you're in LA especially, the flight from LA was like £150 I think, which isn't much when you think, like it's not bad. So yeah, it was only £150, and once you're there it costs exactly the same as America did. So especially Maui, loved Maui so much. Did your camp go on any day trips? Not really. We had like nights out. I guess they did. They went like paintballing, but I didn't go. They did a few things, but one of my friends had a car, so we were fine. Would I recommend doing a journal? I guess so. I didn't do one, but I feel like a journal's cute. What was my typical daily schedule? So I worked 8:30 till 1:30, then 5:30 till 8:30. So in that gap, sometimes I taught swim lessons or bike lessons or babysat, and then you could babysit at night too. So basically that was the schedule. Hit or miss. My phone usage, I didn't even get a SIM until I went travelling, so nothing, but there was Wi-Fi in a lot of places on the camp. That's why I was like, I don't need a SIM because I'm not going to leave camp. So yeah. How did you get about using a phone in America? AmeriCamp will send you a SIM called it's like a J1 SIM or something, and it's like, it's expensive though. It's like £55 I think a month to use for unlimited everything, but that's the only option on the SIM, so it is expensive. That's why I just used it for the month I travelled. You maybe could even get a cheaper SIM like in an airport. I didn't look, but maybe. Did I travel with anyone I met at camp? No, except for the person who I like went and stayed at their house, but I guess that's different. Did I arrange any travel before heading off to America? Just New York, which I actually went to before I went to camp though. Had nothing for after planned. Was I satisfied with the camp? Yeah, it was really good. Was it better or worse than I expected? It was just how I expected. Like, I was Parent Trap. Do you know what I mean? I was Lindsay Lohan. By the way, all the kids thought I was Lindsay Lohan, and then they'd be like, "Oh my God, you're like that girl from Parent Trap," and I'd be like, "Yeah, that was me when I was younger." Did I ever come homesick? No. Did I ever want to go home? No. It's just like you wait for ages to have an opportunity to like be away, like, and travel, so why do you want to go home? What was the campus to counselor ratio? So it depends on the age, so it's like the age essentially was the amount of counsellors you need. So if they're 3, it's 3 to 1. If they're 6, it's 6 to 1. It works like that. What were the sunsets like? So nice. So nice over the lake, oh my God. And some nights we'd go swimming in the lake for the sunset, or like you'd be in the lake for sunset with the kids, and it was fucking amazing. Did you encounter any species like a bull or animal you've never been there before? No. It's only Vermont, it's not that different to England, I feel like. What was the food like? Well, it was amazing, but then I'm vegan, so I didn't have that many options, but it was fine. You can't complain about free food really, can you? Not too bad, and some days they had tofu and edamame beans, and they were the best days, the best. I never felt so happy. How about accommodation too? So I lived in a massive house with 9 girls. It was fine, it's just a big house, it was nice. They gave us so much, like it was great. Did you receive any time off? Yeah, so we worked, we were scheduled, so they were 8-hour days. You were scheduled like 5 days, and then you'd have 2 days off, but they'd be kind of like split because we did split shifts. So yeah, loads of time off. You could do overtime if you wanted, which was good. I always did that. Have you seen any postcards while being there? Oh, you collect them? Yeah, me too. I have some up here and up there. You can't really see. I don't know if I got any of them on. I don't think I did. Yeah, I actually didn't get any. I should have got some, but they weren't cute. They just weren't nice enough, so I didn't get any. How difficult was it to get around? It was quite hard because only one of our friends had a car, so I had to wait till like luckily she had a carbo so we could do stuff, but if not, it is hard. Like the camp arrange times, they do trips to Walmart and stuff, but it was hard. Did I participate in the activities? Yeah, like, so especially I loved all the adult activities at mine. So like if I had a day off and there was a bike ride, I'd go on the bike ride. That was my favourite. Would I consider being a returner? Maybe, but I don't think that I would go back, but I don't think that I will, because I don't know, I just feel like for me I get very like career focused and stuff, and I just feel like, I don't know, if I ever want to chill out for a summer then I'll go back, but I don't know, it's really hard to say. We'll see when the time comes. Is it awkward considering other counsellors may have been more experienced? No, but they were more. I had never ever done anything like that, so I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I remember the first week I got put with babies, I had to change nappies, but they call it like that. I had to change diapers and I was like, sorry, what? Like, never changed diaper before in my life, never want to do that again. But yeah, but everybody, they train you really well, like, and they're patient with you, and it's fine, it's totally fine. Did you make any mistakes? I wouldn't say really, I can't think of anything, so no. Was the training hard or at least easy to understand? Like, yeah, they trained us super well. We had a few days where it was just us at the start, where they trained us on loads of stuff, and then once you got put in the groups, so we were the counsellors, and then you always had like the lead counsellors, and then you always had directors, so there was always people to like help you and guide you, so that was good. How were you paid? So we were just on minimum wage, but that's actually really good for a counsellor job, I believe. It just depends on your camp, like it's just luck. Is it worth the small amount you actually do get paid? Yeah, it's so good. And you don't spend money really while you're there, like not much anyway, so you can save that money. I'm not confident in wearing shorts, this is the problem at camp. No, it depends where you're placed too, because I would say it was never, you could have wore leggings like or whatever on the days it was hot, but I'm gonna put it out there, like it's such a nice like friendly environment, and it's so like, it's like when you were a kid, like no one was self-conscious then. Do you know what I mean? It's similar to that, and I honestly think that you'd be there and you'd see other people wearing shorts and you'll just be like, I'll wear shorts too then if I'm hot. Just do you, just be confident, you got this. I hope that helped, and if you or anybody else has any more AmeriCamp questions, I'm happy to answer them. And basically I would highly recommend AmeriCamp. I feel like they set me up with a very good camp. I had a great summer. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful. Bye.